Welcome back YouTube, this is my channel. If you're new to my channel, I'm AspieAnswersAll, and I'm all about basically talking about mental health awareness versus sharing my life stories of my everyday pregnant condition that runs within territory of my asbestos syndrome and the like. So if no more further ado, basically I also do some mentorship versus just tips and advice along the way of certain things, but just bear in mind that some of the tips and advice may not be of value to you, but just respect those tips and advice versus just opinions of certain everyday topics I may bring out based on my everyday training and experiences, and that hopefully that we can just respect each other one-on-one and just, you know, respect each other's differences of opinion, because that's what my channel is all about. Hopefully inviting people in to feel safe and not feel judged, misread, you know, misunderstood and the like. And all further ado, basically, if you've been following me right now, as you know that I've been doing some mental health awareness series, but I'm going to give that a break and actually do right now, even though it's a bit of a late one, like something new basically for you all, basically, so that hopefully we can keep this YouTube community going and active and all that for each of us to participate in and whatnot, to hopefully support one another, because it's all about hopefully, not about, as we agree on in some of these channels that I've been following on Facebook, via YouTube promotion, YouTube New Zealand and all that basically that we need to basically not just think about the subscribers count, but also how we engage and actually interact with the viewers and whatnot in a way, because I feel that at the moment, as I'm about to do my tag video in the next one over after this, based on, you know, the YouTube community, you know, the likes and dislikes versus everything else, that basically that it needs to be done more of in a way of supporting one another. So in all further ado, basically what I'm going to do is right now a new series, hopefully as of today, which is the ShoutOut Sunday, which it may be coming off late when it's, you know, going to be uploaded. It's probably going to be uploaded later tonight, basically, which is Monday night, which is, you know, my usual New Zealand Standard Time, between 7-8ish. basically it should be up there ready to go for you guys to see it. So basically what it will entail is basically with these rules right now is basically I've just made sure basically to add an extra one is, like, if we do choose to basically, you know, get involved in this activity one way or another, that, you know, while we're posting our videos up, that maybe we should be active enough to actually, you know, support others that we see that post their, you know, YouTube channel up or their videos up in those pages, that I have been on those pages on Facebook, versus just, you know, trying to be as active as we can when I shout out or, you know, whatnot, basically on the, you know, what you call it, on the YouTube channels itself of the student subscriptions that we may have, to show that our support to them, as well as maybe just some other ones that we may come landing on our page based on word of mouth from someone else, you say. So that's one of the rules I'm thinking on as number one. Just be aware, be active of the ones for us basically that post up videos on those pages, be it YouTube community promotion, what have you, you know, on those Facebook pages. And number two is basically, choice is yours, be subscribed to my channel to know what's going on of the weekly updates, daily updates, because as you know, if you've seen me around, floating around on those channels, however, basically that, you know, at this point of time I have been flying around on those pages supporting other people's channels by just, you know, commenting on whatnot and just visiting some of the videos on, or their latest videos that I feel is of interest to me, basically. So therefore basically it's basically, like I said, give and take, being active on each other's channel, including mine, and also to give me like, comments on some of my videos and to show that you're engaging and show that I've got support and followers that are following me. As you know, also tip number three is I'm going to give the, you know, shout out to the people of basically of the channels. You can subscribe to them and actually, you know, holler at them, say that AspieAnswersAll basically sent me here to view your channel, and just maybe after that little blurb add on something as a form of encouragement, sort of thing, because like I said, it's all about the ripple effect of encouragement and being supportive of one another one way or another. So also basically we got to remember though basically that we need to be fair about it, you know, no put downs, because obviously there's a no-no how I look at it. And like number five of it all is basically is just bear in mind that, don't private message me basically about asking for a shout out, because it'll be unfair for the ones that may have been on my channel longer, that I feel that needs to be, shouted out to the ones that I feel is relevant and it might be of use to you. I know there'll be a lot of people that will be basically wanting shout outs, and basically that, at time while I'm doing these shout outs to the people that I have been following versus, just think it'll be between 5 to hopefully maybe 10 people at a time that I'm going to shout out the channels to, and be sure that hopefully, like I said, just to follow my channel versus, subscribing to my channel, commenting and all that, so that we're interacting and engaging. And basically also, like I said, if you guys are so interested on my other daily updates of my everyday journaling of what I've been doing based on my story versus just my everyday life and partnerships with suspicious syndrome and the like, as I said, feel free to just, follow me, subscribe to my channel and everything else. So, in all we'll do before I run out of time, here's hopefully a few people that I feel that I want to shout it out today. And basically in that I just want to quickly, give a brief description what they do in each of these channels that I've been following right now. So therefore, the first one basically will be, is been following her probably for quite some time. It is the one that I've been commenting last night on her channel, is the Marie, who did the shout out. So I thought maybe to do a shout out basically on her, for her channel basically, because obviously I felt it was interesting what she shared basically on the shout out part, especially since that's the latest one I can think of that is actually updated up there. What she does basically, she's all about beauty. She does all about beauty channel, makeup, kind of vlogging versus, styles and tips, probably a bit of shopping hauls and whatnot. Bear with me if she's going to watch me on this when I'm not, shouting out her channel. She can correct me like anyone else as I'm shouting these channels. Correct me if I'm wrong of what I've learnt so far while I've been following you and commenting to show my support of the channel. Another one is number 2, Gots TV. What he does is basically skits, vlogs, challenges, reactions and more on his channel. And obviously with his channel I notice he actually does some merchandising, selling his merchandise of Gots TV, of his, channel brand basically. So feel free to, maybe buy some of that stuff if you're interested in that stuff. Just have a look. He's got a separate site there, obviously separated somewhere on his channel about his merchandise there. Just like I said, just look into it. Number 3, Jasper Jed, who I've been following and commenting since he's been following and commenting. I'm going to do it anyway. What he does, he's a gamer, does various games on different consoles basically, and the games, may not all of our company, but I'm sure like most of the gaming channels that I'm going to shout out, as well as just, everyday channels of vlogging versus beauty and all that is in here right now, basically will be to each and one of our tastes or just what have you sort of thing. Okay, number 4 basically is someone that you may not have heard of, but I have been trying to help this person out for a while. This is my friend, we'll call him as he wants it that way at the moment, so we don't advertise, or well, not advertise, but share out what we are at the moment as Father Liar. Basically what he does obviously is, if you're interested, again as I said, gaming and that, what he does is basically at the moment he's been doing tutorials of the how-tos and just step by step, as well as the last few times it was Minecrafting videos of the how-tos, just doing it real short and brief for him, for the viewers and all that, as well as basically some of the Let's Plays of the CSGO, which basically I have been involved with to make it a bit entertaining for it, and you might hear my voice in the background there on some parts of the CSGO if you saw those bits. A bit of a laugh here and there, of a bit of a commentary background in that CSGO part, but it was all fun and games there, so that's all good. Number 5 is Hungry Fox Officials. Basically what he does is, he's from New Zealand, he's a typical New Zealand vlogger basically, and what he does is he does everyday challenges, he vlogs his everyday life, as well as some skits to keep us entertained. So it's a bit of comedy, I call it, a bit of laughter there. Number 6 is Mike Nicholas. basically what he does, he's just a typical everyday Kiwi that vlogs his everyday life. So he takes us on a life journey of his basically life of what he does every day, basically in a small like in New Zealand, obviously, and just tell us what life is all about, basically, from his everyday, things. Number 7 is basically Mousy. Since I've been of support to her for quite some time at the moment, I thought I'd better shout her out as a channel because, obviously from what I can gather from what we've been privately messaging, we're on the same wavelength of understanding basically on certain things. What she does, obviously, she does everyday lifestyle vlogs basically at the moment, taking us on a journey of her everyday life of certain things, be it whatever it may be. She may do some shopping hauls and stuff. I could be misinterpreting it here, so by all means, while you're visiting her channel, or if she sees this, basically, hopefully maybe like anyone else can correct me on this. So I humbly apologise in advance for the ones that, while I've been watching your channel and supporting you all, that if some of the descriptions I'm giving right now as I'm shouting out ain't correct me please, because it's all about interacting and engaging, obviously. Number 8 is Lesma Nat, if I'm pronouncing it right. This person basically has just commented once and showed that they're alive and active on my channel. I'll shout them out. What they do is basically they are the ones all about the PS4 gameplays versus basically the walkthroughs of different certain PS4 games. Basically, from the moment I'm seeing about something about Sacred Souls or some random thing up there on his channel. Basically, I could be wrong with the name of the title of the game, but yeah, I'm interested in maybe learning more about it, but I don't have a gaming console, so it would be nice if I did my homework a bit more and actually do a bit more research on these games that he's doing right now on the PS4, because some of it I haven't even heard of, which would be interesting. Last but not least, I think will be who I've just been subscribing and actually commenting on her channel, is the channel name My Kiwi Family. Again, this is obviously a New Zealand YouTuber. Basically, she's a mother of 4. She shares her life with us by being a mum, obviously, and also she's shopping grocery hauls, basically cleaning routines, recipes, parenting tips and fails and the like as an everyday mom. So basically that ends the quick Sunday shout out basically to the people I've introduced. So therefore, if you haven't heard your name, basically don't fret. This is only a first one, so basically bear with me as I hopefully prepare another one ready for Sunday when I view some of you guys' content this week and comment and whatnot to show that I'm alive and well despite me being a bit away out of action at least. So don't forget to do, guys, do what you love what you do. Just give me the like for thumbs up for support, basically showing that you're engaging. As tweet thumbs is actually quite good to show that you are engaging, actually liking my content so far. Also feel free to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, AspieAnswersAll. As I said before, I've got an Instagram now, which I'm still trying to work that out at the moment as well, as I said before, because I'm trying to promote my book on there as well as some other media platforms that I feel should be on there at the moment, which at the moment it's not been successful of me doing it because I'm still learning this Instagram. Everybody's probably going to crack up. Jeez, Aspie, what have you done now? kind of thing, but bear with me. It's something new, of this kind of, platform. We're used to the Twitter and everything else, but obviously not the Instagram. But in all further ado, guys, basically, if you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel for weekly daily vlogs, obviously, so that you know what I've been up to and show your support and all that by obviously commenting below on some of the videos that I do of my weekly updates of what I've been up to, be it whatever it may be, if it's mental health awareness versus just my life story of certain things, or just everyday topics that I feel that needs to be addressed. So all they do for the ones that has been supporting me, thanks for your support, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again soon.